Yeah, we've been looking at how to safeguard our children, and we are looking at this particular topic from very different angles, very many angles. And quite interestingly, some of those angles are things we do not really think about. Right? For example, the first person your child needs to be protected from, or rather, our children need to be protected from, is themselves. And you know why? Scriptures tell us that folly is bound in the heart of a child, right? Now, still talking about foolishness, the Bible says that he that walketh with the wise shall be wise. Say, but the companion of fools shall be destroyed. And that is somebody who walks with the foolish will be destroyed. Now, ordinarily, you would have expected that if he that walketh with the wise shall be wise, he that walketh with fools shall be foolish, right? But the truth is, foolishness destroys. So, destruction and foolishness are actually the same. A foolish man is a man who is doomed for destruction. And if being companion with a foolish man can destroy, now what do you think a child in whose mind foolishness is resident, what do you expect of that child? Destruction. Children can self-destruct. That's a very hard reality we must accept. And as parents, we must be conscious to ensure that they do not end up destroying themselves. And that just confines confers on us as parents a very high level of responsibility. You know, a few years ago there was this particular incident. There was this colleague who I had not seen in the office for a while. And one day I asked another colleague and he said that something bad happened to him. What happened? That he lost a child. Wow, hard. But how did he die? How did the boy die? The man had gone to work. The wife was at home with the child, and at some point she went to visit a friend with the boy. Now she got to her friend's house. They got talking, and carried away, and didn't know when the little boy walked out of the room and went outside. And there was a well in the compound. I don't know what the attraction was, but he fell inside the well, drowned and died. But after a while, the mom just where's this boy? Where's this boy? Where's this boy? That was how they kept searching, and at the end of the day, by the time they found him in the well, he was gone. Why did he do that? Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. Yeah, he didn't know the difference between well and he didn't know that would lead to his doom. But the mother should have protected him. And I want to appeal to our parents. Don't leave don't leave these children alone. Oh. Watch over them, mark them, close mark them. I mean to say, you know. So foolishness lives in a child, and we must protect them from themselves first before any other thing. Then another subject we looked at as quite the next person to protect our children from is us, ourselves, parents, fathers, mothers, and that comes in a variety of ways, so many ways. I mean, the way we talk to them, the way we relate to them. But there's this particular aspect that is quite interesting. If you love your children, if you really want to protect them, you'll be a good man. Be a good man. In scriptures, it says, Jesus Christ, if you love me, keep my commandments, right? That's how I know you love me. And in the Bible of parenting, if you love your children, you live a responsible life as a man. Because I've seen instances where the bad deeds of men backfired on their children. I mean, I'm sure if you also think closely, some of you may have also come across things like that. Saul is a very good example that comes to mind in scriptures. Saul lived a a very reckless life. And at the last count, none of Saul's children died a proper death. None of them, even grandchildren, none of them died a proper death. The only person that was spared was Mephibosheth and his son. So as fathers, if you love your children, if you want your children to be safe, if you don't want evil to befall them even after your passage, then you have to live responsibly. Thank you.